Good morning, Shane. My name's Andrew.
Andrew.
Hi, I'm an alcohol and drug nurse. I work here. How'd you go getting here today? Did you find the place all right?
Yeah, it was a bit hard to find.
Was it? Yeah. Oh, well, you'll know for next time if you're coming back.
Yeah.
Look, I just want to check in with something, Shane. I received a referral from Dr. Jones at the hospital, and he said that you were aware and agreed to this referral. What the referral says was that you came into hospital the other day with a chest infection.
Yeah.
And at the time you said to Dr. Jones that you were sick of smoking Gunja and you really were keen to give it up.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's said to me, look, could you help Shane out so he stays off the Gunja? And if that's right, that's correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
Need help.
That's great, okay.
Yeah.
So you got discharged I think last Wednesday, wasn't it?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, so have you had a smoke since then?
No, I don't smoke.
Oh, great. You haven't had a smoke of Gunja since that time?
Oh, Gunja, no, I haven't.
No. Okay, great.
Okay.
No worries. Well, that's good. Well done. Well done for keeping up the your promise to yourself, and
Yeah, I'm trying hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was tempted like last night.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Temptations are going to come and go. Now, just about the information we talk about today. This information is confidential. I work as part of a team. I work with some other nurses and a doctor. So the information that I take down today, I'll write down and I'll put onto our computerised health system, your health record, and
Who sees that?
only health staff will see that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns about that at all?
No, that's all right. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's okay.
And I'm going to fill out some forms today, which you're also welcome to have a copy of if you like.
Okay.
In terms of information you give me, some people get a bit nervous about Gunja because it's an illegal drug.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm worried about, because you might give it to the police.
Of course, they worry about
I
that.
come to raids all the time.
Yep.
That's
And we're in no
Probably
way connected to the police as such. So
okay, good.
this is only about your health,
Yep.
and we don't go speaking to the police about that sort of stuff.
If they come to my place, I know where they come from.
It won't be, not for me anyway, put it that way.
Okay, good.
The only time I might disclose any information that you and I discuss is if I'm very worried about your health.
Oh.
If you were to say to me that you were thinking about hurting yourself, or that you might be hurting other people, I have a duty of care then as a professional person
Okay.
to let my supervisor know and let other people know, just so we can help you out, sort that.
Yeah, I
out.
spoke to the other nurse at the hospital.
Yes.
Smoking makes me a bit schizo.
Does it? Okay, so you get.
That's why I need to stop.
Schizo. Okay, yeah,
like
sure.
Going mad
Okay.
and hurting other people.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So you get thoughts about wanting to hurt other people?
Oh no, just like when stoned and that, you do it and don't realise.
Okay, so you've hurt some people in the past as
then
well?
you find out in the morning.
Okay.
Why people not talking to you.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's usually family.
And that's part of the reason why you want to give up?
Yep, I have
Okay.
to. Yes.
Yeah, so people are scared of you when you're smoking?
Yeah.
And you, obviously when you hear this stuff about hurting people or being rude to people, you get disappointed.
Get really mean.
Yeah.
Smoking's not really good for us.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Okay, well it's good to hear you've already got some reasons that are right, that you want to do to give up. That's fantastic. What I'd like to do today, Shane, is show you a couple of tools that we have.
I think we had bad batches too.
Okay, so sometimes you feel
Gunja,
it varies between some
might be
batches.
mixed with something.
Yep.
Like
You're not sure. But yeah, sometimes you get more bad reactions than others.
Yep.
So we've got some tools here, Shane, which we've designed in consultation with Aboriginal people. One's called Yarning About Gunja,
Okay.
and one's called Yarning About Relapse. And I'll explain these tools today.
What's a relapse?
Relapse. Relapse is when you promise to yourself or maybe to other people that you're going to stop something, and then what ends up happening is you end up using it again. So say you said to people, I'm going to give up drinking, and then 2 weeks later you find yourself having a drink. So sometimes it can just be a very quick one, and sometimes we call that a lapse if you just have a quick drink.
Like if it's at funeral,
Yeah, well that's
you
it.
have a quick drink.
Yeah, well, that could be just a lapse. But if you go back to really heavy drinking like you were doing in the past, we call that a relapse. So it's really heavy drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what we'll do is I'm going to give you a couple there of those, and I've got a couple here as well, just so you can look at that. There's no secrets there. So Shane, this is the tool itself, and what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, I'm going to write some things down that you tell me, and again, I'm going to scan this and put this on your health record, if you want to keep this as well,
where does this go after?
If this goes, this will be locked away in my office in a filing cabinet. But if you want a copy of this, what I've written on there, you're welcome to take this home too and discuss some of these points with your family if you want to.
Okay.
If that's the case, what I do is I won't put your name on it, in case you only want to show certain people. So people that way, it's a bit more private for you as well. So the tool asks about why people smoke, and it asks about the good things about smoking, because clearly people like it. Yeah, it makes you feel happy.
Mellow.
Yeah.
Forget that bad stuff.
Yeah.
Be part of group.
Part of a group, fit in. Yeah.
Yeah, fit in.
Yeah, that's good.
Be cool.
Be cool. Yeah. For some people, they feel like it's part of their image, isn't it? I'm a gun smoker. Yeah, pot smoker.
Cool dude.
Yeah. But there's always it can be a downside to smoking ganja too. What's been the downsides for you? You'll see a few things there that have been listed, like sometimes people get
anxious and what's that word there?
Paranoid.
Paranoid.
Yeah, when you find
angry.
It hard to trust people.
Yeah,
you
and
find
being angry because no trust.
Yeah,
like
sure.
Someone's touching your stuff.
Yeah, I might just put that down. You said, they're angry there. I'm going to put a line of that because that's what you said.
Oh yeah.
How it makes you feel.
No good. The memory's going.
Your memory. Okay.
Things.
Yep. Sure. That's another one for you.
Fighting.
Yes. Causes family fights.
Yep.
Any other reasons there we haven't?
Yeah, don't want to go work. Get lazy.
Okay. Let me just write that down. Lazy. Hey, you don't feel like getting up and doing anything in the mornings.
Yeah, just want to stay home and relax.
Yep.
Go and party with the blokes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Instead of doing what?
Go work. It's boring.
Okay. Yeah.
We have to use shovel all the time.
Yeah, that's hard work. You feel like you'd rather sit down with the mates and
get more on the double than CDP.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So that's where you're at the moment. You're enjoying.
You can afford to buy it.
Enjoying your party. Yeah. Sure. Any other downsides though? I mean, I understand you enjoy the partying, but because that'd be one of the good things.
It costs a lot of money.
Yeah. What would you say? How much is it costing you a fortnight? Every fortnight to smoke.
Get that little one, $50 one.
Okay. Would $50 last you for the whole fortnight, or would you smoke more than that?
No, you need more.
Okay. So how much would you say you
that
smoke?
might last a couple of days.
A couple of days, yeah.
If no one's helping you.
So how many bags do you buy? 3, 4, 4 a fortnight? That's about $200 a fortnight. Yeah. And that's a problem for you? That's too much?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Okay, so I'll just put here...
we just can't steal it.
$200 a week. But then I suppose that means then you've got to sort of be involved in crime. Is that a problem for you? You're having to steal to support your habit? Yeah. What's the downside for that for you? Like, you don't feel good about that?
If you get caught by the dealers, you're in trouble.
Okay, right. So stealing, and you could get caught. Okay, great, no worries. Okay, excellent. Now Shane, we've got what we call a little tool here. It's called the Severity of Dependence Scale. What that means is how strongly are you sort of addicted or hooked on the ganja? So I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and each question's got 4 possible answers. So I'll give you an example of the first question. So it says here, in the last 3 months. So that means that includes the time when you're in hospital, and that's like 2.5 months before that.
Yeah.
So it says here, in that last 3 months, Shane, did you ever think your ganja use was out of control? And it's got a choice here, like never, almost never, sometimes, often, or always, or nearly always. What would you say there?
Oh, I didn't feel like I was out of control.
Okay, so maybe never, almost never?
I don't know, really.
Okay, well, did you think sometimes it was out of control?
Maybe.
Maybe sometimes?
Yeah.
All right, should I put a 1 there?
Yeah,
maybe. We're going to add these numbers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just put a 1 there for you. And do you worry about missing a smoke in the last 3 months? Have you worried about not having a smoke when you want it?
Oh, I feel craving.
Craving, and does that? Do you worry almost?
I worry about
sometimes or often.
Do with one, when you get worried a bit.
Yeah. Okay, so which one would you say? Like sometimes again, you sometimes.
Yeah,
worry?
sometimes.
Sometimes worry. Okay, I'll put another 1 there. What about, did you worry about your use of ganja? Just the fact that you're a ganja smoker, you don't worry about it? No? Okay, you're quite happy being a smoker.
I was happy with that one.
Yep.
Yeah, you
no
smoke
worries.
it and you're right.
Sure.
It's only after when you stop smoking, when people say in the morning, oh, you're stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, you bash this or you smash that.
Yeah, then you're
mad.
Yeah. So that might make...
But when you're smoking, you don't worry about it.
You don't worry about it, no. When you're stoned at the time, you don't think about it. So... If I asked you in the last 3 months, did you wish you could stop? How would you say that? Did you wish sometimes you could stop, or often did you wish?
Always.
You always think now, I want to get off this stuff.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So you've been, even though you've
always
been,
think about it.
Yeah. So the last 3 months, you've always been thinking, I've got to stop
always,
this stuff.
yeah. But when mate come along and then start smoking,
You
forget again.
Yeah, a bit of pressure comes on, friends.
And then
and you're back on.
morning you think, what did I do that for again?
Yeah, and I think that's what we'll sort of talk about today is once you make that decision to stop, we're going to try and help you stay stopped, so you stay firm with that decision. And how difficult do you think it would be for you to stop or go without Gunja?
Oh, really hard.
Really hard. So you say very difficult or impossible? You got a choice there.
It's not impossible.
But very difficult?
I reckon we can do it.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to add this
Look,
number
I wanted to have one this morning before I come here.
Yep.
No, I think no.
No, you did it. Well done. You resisted that urge to have a smoke. I'll just add those numbers up for you, Shane. It's 1, 2, 5, 7. So you scored...
Yeah, I had that other smoke instead.
You had tobacco?
Yeah, tobacco. I just had half a smoke. Just a couple of drags from brother outside. Then he gave me that, I need that one.
Yep, great.
Just had a couple of drags and
And I think that's something we probably could talk about in the future too, is that you used tobacco. I'm not sure where you're at.
No, I don't smoke.
Don't smoke.
Just smoke. I just had
a couple of drags. Cool.
That's it. Don't smoke that stuff.
No worries.
Bad.
So Shane, you can see a score of 7 puts you in the moderate category, moderate to 7 to 9, which means that it's causing you some problems and that you do have some worries about your Gunja use, but it's not saying you're at severe risk or you've got huge worries, but it's saying you've got some worries and it's causing you some problems. Would that be accurate? Do you say that's accurate? If you had to put yourself on that little mountain there, where would you put yourself? At the top, or like no problems at the bottom?
Might be up here, I reckon.
Oh, you feel like you're a bit more at the top there?
Yeah.
That's because of the issues with your family, like hurting your family? And
Yeah.
So it feels more serious than
that's why I was
score.
at the hospital, because my chest.
Yeah.
From smoking.
And you were pretty crook in the hospital, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I reckon I was there.
Yeah. So you're getting some physical problems as well as some problems, family relationship problems.
Because they kept on asking me if I smoked, and I said, I don't smoke.
No, sure.
Like I mix it with the Gunja.
Yep.
But I don't smoke that stuff.
No. All right. So Shane, some other common problems that people have told me and that sometimes we put down here as a list, you've already said here that causes, does your family worry about your Gunja?
Yeah, always.
Yeah? Okay, I'm going to put a tick there, yep. And you've said anger and fighting already. Yep. Do you have children at all?
Yeah, but they're right. They could.
So your children are well looked after. In the sense that doesn't affect your children's health or their well-being when you're smoking.
No, I don't smoke random.
Okay.
So I go with my mates.
Sure. What about money for food? Is your Gunja use ever left you short for money?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that food for you or food for your kids?
Oh, for all of us, really.
For all of us, really. Yeah. So sometimes you go a bit hungry because of the Gunja.
Because sometimes I don't go to work.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I think you said you like to party instead of working. Yeah.
No, don't get paid, you don't go to work.
No. Now you've said also you feel like paranoid, you can't trust people.
Yeah, don't trust them much.
And anxious, that means you get a bit worried. Do you feel like that worried feeling? Like something's going to happen, something bad's going to happen?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yep,
okay, sure.
And
now,
sadness.
Sadness, yeah? You get sadness?
Yeah, sad for family after.
After you've heard what you've done?
Yeah, what I've done, yeah. Yep. No good then.
Yeah, sure, you feel sad inside and that's your cause.
But then that humbug start then after.
Family humbug.
Keep going and
no
good. Yeah, you always do this. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go and have a smoke.
Okay. So they humbug.
I don't have to listen to them.
Yeah, they growl you as well.
That's it.
Yep, sure. Now, have you noticed any changes to your body and brain? The breathing. Yeah. Would you say you're like short of wind now?
Yeah,
you get unfit. Yeah, sure. What about in your thinking, your memory and stuff like that? Do you feel like it's affected your memory, or you still can learn?
Yeah, like getting real, like headaches from just boom, boom.
Yep.
And then forget things.
Okay, so I was going to put your breathing here.
Like supposed to go shop and you forget, and then you end up somewhere else.
The last one says
spend the money over there.
Yeah, so you miss spending your money. So the last one says can't live without it, but maybe in the past you felt like it was a really important part of your life, but now you're thinking, hey, I can live without this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've changed now in the last few weeks.
Yeah, changed a little bit.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
No worries. Shane, we know that even when people are smoking, they're still often doing a lot of really good things in their life. And I wanted to show you this picture here. You can see it's a picture of a strong tree. You can see the tree with some strong branches. It's got some words there. And you can see the roots going down deep to each of these different pictures here. And when you think of this strong tree as being like a strong person, if you think of some of the strongest, healthiest, happiest people you know, often you'll see that when they're strong...
Oh, my tree fell over.
Your tree fell over, yeah. If you thought of a strong person, you might often see that person taking advantage of all these good things in life. Maybe they are working, maybe they've got a great family and they look after their family.
You know, like we have jam session when we're at Stone.
Yeah, okay.
So music as well.
So music's important.
Yeah, we get our guitars, that and everything.
Yeah, sure. And if you weren't
play good music when we start.
Sure. If you weren't to smoke, like you're not smoking now, do you think music might still be an important part of your life to keep you feeling strong?
We don't worry about it.
You wouldn't worry about it if you were... Okay, so it's really something...
When we're sober, we don't touch
And that
it.
might be something we'll talk about later as a trigger. Maybe hanging around musicians might be a trigger for you to want to smoke again. So that's not... Maybe that's not keeping you strong. What things there would you say are keeping you physically strong and spiritually strong, culturally strong? Can you see those pictures there? Which ones would you say that you do now that are important to you to keep you strong?
Art, you know, the painting.
Art? Are you a painter?
Yeah, painter.
Yep, sure. That keeps you strong.
Yeah.
What else do you do that maintains your strength?
Yeah, ceremony dancing.
Ceremony?
Yeah, family.
Yep. Okay, family. Yep. Sure.
Hunting.
Hunting? You go out hunting too as well?
Yep.
Great. Okay, excellent. No worries. Is the Gunja actually stopping you doing some of these things too, that you feel like you need to... how's the Gunja interfering with some of these things? Which ones would you say are getting in the way?
Can't go hunting if you're stoned.
No, so when you smoke a lot, you don't tend to go out hunting, is that what you're saying? No.
Or even like with art.
Yeah.
You do stupid art.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you look at, you're supposed to be doing really good design or doing landscape or something, it was weird.
Yeah.
Like
so you could see,
in there.
so you could see your art improving if you were to keep off the
do
smoke.
painting of devil, no, good.
No, okay. So, and what about work? What sort of effect does Gunja have on your ability to work or feel interested in work?
Go.
You don't go, so it does really
don't get paid.
Yep. So it's really hurting your.
Don't get much anyway in CDP.
No, it's not much money, is it?
Nope.
No. So as you said, you'd probably save yourself $200 a fortnight if you were to stop. No worries. All right, just flip this over, Shane. I'll just show you a couple of extra things here. And it talks about who keeps us strong. So I'm imagining at the moment your families, you said, are pretty unhappy with your smoking, but if you were to tell them about your decision to stop, I'm hoping that someone in your family would also support you to do that. Do you feel like you'll get some support from some family to stop? Given they're always growling you, I imagine there must be a few people who...
Well, maybe mum and dad.
Your mum and dad there? I'll just put that there, mum and dad.
And children.
And children there too, yep.
Yeah.
How do you think they'll support you if you were to stop? In what way would they be helpful to you?
I don't know.
Talk to you, yeah? So they'll be available for you to talk to when you're feeling a bit sort of uptight or something? Yep.
That wife's surely nagging.
Yeah. And so if you were to stop, then she'd be happy. Yeah. And your kids, how would they help you to stay off the Gunja?
They helped me get off the smoke.
Yeah. So
that smoking no good, you know, they always tell you.
Yeah, okay.
We're not allowed, you're making us sick too.
Yeah, okay, so they're reminding you of
I stopped smoking, now I'll go away, have that Gunja, come back.
Yeah.
But I'm stoned and I just go sleep.
Yeah, kids can be very honest, can't they? They can
really
tell you.
They tell you. They watch you all the time.
So you've got a bit of support. What about any friends of yours your age who might have given up the smoke?
Nah, they're all smoking.
They're all smokers. So you don't expect to get much support from those guys?
No.
They
only support me this one.
Okay, so they might actually try and make you smoke.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to when we look at the relapse, we'll have to work out how to avoid those friends, eh? So Shane, just in terms of the good things about slowing down, you see this picture here? It says here, what would be the good things about slowing down or stopping? So you're deciding to stopping. Which one of these things for you which make it sound like this is what you'd like to do? Making your family happy, would you like?
Yeah, make them happy.
Yeah, so that's a big motivator for you. Yeah,
the kids.
And for your kids too, yep.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Well, I got a job, I just need to get there.
Sure, okay, so you...
Get back to work.
Yep, okay. Is it stopping you from playing sport or not really?
Nah.
No, you're not a sportsman these days?
That's right.
connecting with culture? Is the ganja stopping you?
Ganja's like really bad with us.
Is it? In terms of your culture?
Culture, yeah.
Yeah, how's it affecting you? Your
Well,
culture?
not me, but when them young fellas say all stoned, they
Yeah.
dance wrong way. They don't listen.
Yeah, yeah.
See?
But
But
it's not affecting you though.
No.
No.
That's why we have to tell them to get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them to stop.
Yeah. Will they listen to you though if you're smoking yourself, or does that make it hard for you to talk to those young fellas?
Oh, I think might make it hard because they come and get all that ganja off me sometimes.
Sure,
You know,
yeah.
I'd sell it to them young fellas.
Yeah.
Because if
Okay.
I got it, then I can
Yeah,
give them.
it's
But
hard for them to
yeah,
respect you if you're smoking and dealing with yourself.
Yeah, that's true. So
Yeah. Okay.
gotta stop.
Sure. What about any other good things that you can think of about giving up? What other things do you think? How do you think your life will improve? You know, if you were to give it up.
Well, I'll drive on the right side of the road.
Okay, so you'd be driving more safely. You wouldn't
Yeah,
be
more
driving
safe way.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, and like going everywhere and going off the road, even
Yeah.
though it's dirt road anyway.
Sure. Yeah, but you'd be less of a risk to yourself and other people.
Won't
I
crash the
suppose.
car
Your
again.
car, yeah. Your car.
I
will
will
be
crash
safer.
them 5 times.
True. Okay. And every time you were smoking ganja when you crashed the car. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
really important. That.
And that's just
Yeah.
trying to get out the gate.
Yeah. Okay. It does affect your driving,
See?
doesn't it? Yeah. Any other benefits you can see?
Food. Like have more money, can buy food for the kids,
Okay.
presents for
yep.
Christmas.
Okay,
and
so you can see your kids'
birthdays.
lives improving. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. More things for them.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, kids love that, don't they? When they
Yep.
parents are spending money on them.
And I can get bullets too.
Oh, for the go out hunting.
Yeah, because it's like $50 for a pack of bullet,
Yep.
or $50 for that bag.
Yeah, and then you can go out and get a good feed and feed the kids
Mhm.
good meat. Yep. Fantastic. Shane, you've already made a change here. This section here says your plan for making change. What I'd like to do is actually swap over to this one here, this relapse one, because you've actually made the change. You've made a decision, you've stopped since you've come out of hospital, and this tool here is actually going to help us think about what might make you go back to smoking and how we can avoid you going back to smoking.
But I don't smoke.
No, not smoking ganja. Not.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's a good chance that if we're not careful, you might
So
someone
not
might try.
smoking tobacco.
No, ganja. Yep, talking ganja here.
Chuffing.
Chuffy. Is that what you call it? Chuffy.
Chuffing.
Oh yeah, chuffing. Yep. So you got any other word in the language for it?
Mabat.
Mubbage. Thought that mubbage as well. Yeah. No worries. So you see here that some of the same.
Pidgery, that, huh?
Pidgery. You see the same things here that were keeping you strong here. They're the things that we hope that when you keep that decision to stay strong and not smoke, that these things, you'll use those to keep you strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we already talked about some of the things you do, the ceremony and dancing and art as well, with some of the things.
Yeah.
You'll be able to focus on those things. So when you those times when you maybe feel like a bit of a smoker, you're thinking about it, you keep yourself busy with those things. They'll be helpful.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And we talked about the things about ganja that are good things and not so good things.
So if I go back to this, will I get in trouble?
If you go back to smoking ganja,
Yeah, and this relapse, that means get in trouble.
No, it could. You could have more problems, if you go back to smoking. But this is your decision. I can't
Okay.
force you. If your decision is still in your heart to say I want to stop smoking, my job is to help you try and stay stopped and support you and look for good ways to keep you off the ganja.
All right. Yes.
And
now
this
I
is
get it.
and this will help us talk about that so that
Yep.
you know the best ways to do it, and some of the things that might trip you up might sneakily get in your life and then make you run back to
Yeah,
it.
it's like this one here.
Which one? The one?
Like friends don't support you because
No.
they give it to you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's why. Yeah, and or I'm bored, and they
Yes.
come around. Hey, come on, let's go.
Yep. So your friends they're your friends, but
They're
they're
the
not
big
their friends to
problem.
help make you smoke again.
That's the biggest problem. there.
Yes, I see. Right. Okay. So you've got a lot of pressure from your
Come on,
peers.
let's go play music, and then we have smoke because
Yep.
we play good music
Sure. Things that make
and we make money
make
because
money.
everyone come to the concert.
Oh, they come and watch you play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They pay check a couple of dollars
Yes.
and get more.
Okay, so there is an incentive there to play
Yep.
music. What about bored? Are you a person who gets bored? Does that sort of make you want to smoke sometimes, or that's not one of the things that makes you smoke?
That's
No?
right.
Okay,
We're pretty much okay.
sure. Some people say that at night time, they try and go to sleep, but they can't make a sleep unless they have some actual first?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So sometimes it helps you get to sleep.
Yeah, get to sleep.
So some of the things that might make it hard for you to keep off this stuff is when you get some bad night's sleep. You think, oh no, I reckon I know how to fix this. And you'll be thinking maybe I should have a smoke when you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that's a tricky one.
Yep. Need that so I can oversleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worry and stress. Is worry and stress one of those things that go together with smoking for you, or aren't you a person who worries and stresses a lot? You know, some people
Only after.
Yeah, only after.
After.
But some people, when they get worried and stressed, the first thing they do is want to light up and have some gunja.
Yeah.
That's not like for you?
Oh yeah, after you listen firmly,
okay.
and that wife nag,
Yeah.
and
Then you get that thought, I
And
might go and make a smoke.
Yeah.
Yep, sure. Yep, I understand. Sure. So
Like when I need to go to sleep,
Yeah.
I don't mix it, just straight.
just straight gunja, no tobacco.
No.
Okay. Right. Because certainly what we do know is that people who smoke tobacco and gunja together, sometimes when they give up the gunja, they might still get a feeling, and they think they're thinking for that gunja, they might need some gunja, but really sometimes they really need some tobacco. So they're thinking for the wrong thing, but their body's sort of playing a trick on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about some of the things that will be healthier and happier for you when you change, and that was that you'll make your family happy, and that you'll be a good role model for the kids.
Yep.
Yep, and that you'll be able to drive more safely as well. So we've got those things down, and you'll be able to buy your kids more things. And we've got who's going to keep you safe. So if you flip this over, Shane, you'll see this actually now deals more with your plan and how we can keep your plan strong to change, because you've already gone nearly over a week now without having a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what we do need to
Look,
is
I needed one this morning.
Yeah, I'm sure. And that's probably what we should write down. What was it about this morning that really made you think like you need a smoke? Because that's obviously what we call a high risk time. It's a risk time. Something happened this morning and you felt like, oh, I've got to have a smoke. What was that? What happened this morning that made you feel like you've got to have a smoke?
No, just seeing all the doctors all the time.
Oh, seeing the doctors. So having lots of appointments and things makes you feel more stressed?
Coming here too.
Sure, yeah. So you've done well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were feeling nervous about coming here today.
Yeah, that's why I had a couple of puffs.
Yeah.
Like the cigarette.
Sure, okay. So I'll put here lots of appointments. I'm hoping that in the future, coming here will be less stressful.
Too many doctors.
Too many doctors, yeah. And are the doctors telling you good news, or are they making you worry about your health? What's happening? Why is that stressful for you when you're seeing those doctors?
Nah, shame job. Look, this thing.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
You've got to talk to ladies all the time. I want to talk to them.
Yep, sure. So that's stressful for you.
Cousin work here too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
They might tell a story.
Yep, you're worried about that stuff. You're worried about confidentiality too as well. Yep. No worries. Okay, I understand that would be a trigger for you. That might make you feel like having a smoke. Sure. All right. So what we've got here, Shane, on this side here is what we call my relapse prevention. So it's your plan. It's not my plan. It's not someone else's plan. This is something that we've got to do together, which will help keep you strong so you don't smoke again. So we've said here, some of my worries about slowing down and giving up, and we've talked about those here too, that that you won't enjoy your music as much, that was one of the things you...
Yeah, music, because we only play when we're stoned.
Yeah, and and also the fact that, sort of...
and then culture.
Yeah, and you'll miss out on socialising with some of your friends as well, is that right? Yeah. So we've got to work out some ways around that, and we'll put that down here, but I'll just put here, you'll miss socialising with your friends. Yep, and also some cultural activities, you miss that cultural bonding with your friends as well. Okay, and just enjoying your music as well, and because you enjoy your music as well. Yep. So some of the things that make it hard for me to slow down is that you've got a lot of family pressure from friends again to smoke. You've got to.
Well, I'm going to go and sit down with Nungri.
Yep.
And do smoking ceremony.
Okay.
Help me get better.
Okay, great. I'm glad to hear you've got a plan of your own too, so that's part of it. And that's what we could say here.
That's different smoking.
The people that will help me are a Nungri here. I'll put that down. That's a great one. That's obviously like just getting the spiritual health going.
Yep.
Yep, fantastic. Other strengths you've got here So you've got some good things going for you. You've got some mum and dad and children who really want to
family,
support you. Family, I mean, you obviously got some friends.
Old man, lady.
Yep, mum and dad, kids. That's good.
Kids.
Fantastic. Anybody else there that we should put down there who's prepared to help you in this?
Oh, yeah, the old man. Yeah. All our grandfathers there.
Grandfathers? Fantastic. Yeah. Okay. No worries. How would your grandfather help you?
Just sit down and talk. You know?
Just sit down and yarn for you when you're feeling like
this? Yeah,
this,
just sit down and talk and yarn and have a cook up.
Yep. Yeah, good on you.
Can do a bit of hunting and bring back kangaroo.
Lovely. Yeah, and sit down and share that time.
Yeah.
Good on you. So, what things can you do to help yourself? What things can you do to make it much harder for you to...
Stay away from them blocks.
Right, so you're going to avoid, and I think that's a good strategy.
Say hello to them, but I'll stay away from all that
That's a good
bad
idea.
stuff.
Yep, avoid those smoking friends. Yep, that sounds like a good idea to me. Have you got any other strategies other than avoiding? Because you can avoid people for so long. What else might you do to help yourself? How would you keep yourself busy? Remember those things that you were doing?
Well, I can help them to stop too.
All right, yeah. So you might talk to them about saying, hey, I'm feeling really good about,
and then
I haven't smoked for a while, I feel more fit.
Join me. Yeah.
Okay, so there'll be a few people who will listen to you.
We can go hunting like we used to do, all us mates.
Fantastic, without smoking. You didn't use to smoke guns before. Yeah, okay. So you might be able to sort of talk about the benefits, of not smoking to your friends. And some friends will listen, Shane, and some
we're too old to play football now.
Yep, yeah, no, fair enough, I understand. So your goal for change is you actually are saying you don't want to smoke the stuff again, hey? Is that right? Yep. Yeah. Okay, so you want to be what we call abstinent. You don't want to have any of that gunja in your life.
I'll try.
Try. Yep. So that's your goal, to be not a smoker anymore, to stop smoking gunja.
Yeah.
So Shane, you said your goal is to stop smoking gunja, not to be a smoker anymore, and some of the things you said to help yourself is to avoid smoking friends, and also maybe talk to your friends about the benefits of not being a smoker.
Yeah.
Especially if you feel keen about it.
Yeah, we can sit down and have a laugh at the football.
Yeah. Okay. So, if I said one small step that you're going to take to keep yourself a non-smoker, other than avoiding friends, would there be anything else you'd do?
I don't know.
I think you said spend more time with family, didn't you? Yeah.
Like it wouldn't help if I have a little bit at night, eh?
That'd
be right.
Of gunja?
Yeah.
Well, I thought your goal was to stop smoking. So we just need to be clear about what your goal is. Do you want to cut down, or do you want to stay stopped?
Stop.
You've just come out of hospital, and that's what you told your doctor. So I just want to make sure.
Yeah, well, doctors pretty much said I've got to stop too.
Okay. All right.
No good for the chest.
Yeah. So. Well, you're not doing it for me. If you decide in a few weeks' time or a month's time, actually, I don't think I want to stay stopped. I think I want to maybe just be a very small smoker, just a sometime smoker. That's up to you. You tell me.
What do you reckon?
It's what I reckon is not so important. I think this is your personal decision to make.
Okay.
And as you've said to me already that it's affecting your relationship with your family, and that's important to you too, not to be annoying your family and upsetting your family. And that sounded pretty important to me when you were saying that you really were feeling sad about disappointing your family.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
That's true.
Yeah. So spend.
So we'll write that down.
Yep, sure. So spend more time with family, and maybe one thing you could do is to ask your family, am I better now? Is it better to be around?
Yeah,
when
see
I'm not smoking?
if they're happy with it.
Yeah. Ask them. Ask family.
And what they would like.
Yep, sure.
Yeah. Instead of me all the time.
Yep, sure. That's great. Okay. Anything else you can think of? If not...
No, that's it for now, I think.
Now, Shane, we've got some important information there. Would you like me to copy this and would you like to take the time so you can look at it? Yeah. Because
I can sit down with the wife and...
Absolutely.
Then we can work on it.
Sometimes they've got some good ideas too.
Yeah,
they might
they'll stop her nagging too.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go and do this.
Great.
I can say, yeah, I've done it.
Now,
they help me.
I'd love to see you on an ongoing basis to make sure that you don't slip back into smoking.
So if I do, can I come and see you?
Absolutely, and that's part of the plan is, what do we do? What do you do if you start smoking again? Like, do I just give up and say, oh, well, I'm going to keep smoking, or do you come back and see me? What do you think you should do if you were to start smoking again? What's the first thing you should do, you think?
Well, I'm thinking come back see you.
Absolutely.
And what if their mates keep on humbugging, knocking on the door at night time?
Yep, absolutely. Saying no to family and friends is a tricky one. What we sometimes
I don't
do
want to
is,
ring the police.
No, that's fair enough. We can practice saying no to people, and you'll know the best way to say it. But if you want to make out I'm a friend, I can make out, hey, come on, mate, let's have a smoke. You can work out how to say it to me, and that helps you get more confident about saying no to your friends without upsetting them. You've got to do it in a way that's respectful too.
Right, don't swear at them.
If you do, then they'll get upset with you as well. So when should we catch up again? What
next
about,
week?
Yeah, sure. I've
week.
got probably next Thursday is a good time for me.
Yeah.
Is that all right for you?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. What about 10 a.m. in the morning?
Yep, I'll tell the boss.
Okay, great.
Have Smoko off.
Sure. I'll write that down here. Thursday, 10. No worries. There we go. And please bring that back if you like. If you've got some more ideas about how to keep off the gunja. And if you do have a bust and you do smoke again, please still come back and see me. Don't feel too ashamed to come back. It's really important that you just keep on trying this, you know.
Okay.
You might need to try it a few times before you...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I get really bad, I'll come and see you straight away.
Sure. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, that's it, eh? Yeah.
No worries. Look, thanks for coming in and helping me fill out those forms. You've been really sort of helpful. I hope this has been helpful to you.
Can I get the phone number?
Yes, you can.
Just in case.
Yep.
Like clinic number and everything?
Yep.
Oh, has it got it on there? On the form?
No, this one doesn't. But there's my number there.
Oh, yep.
Good on you.
No worries.
All right. Thanks,
okay.
Shane.
Andrew, eh?
Yes, it is.
No worries, Andrew.
Thanks. Good on you, mate.
All right, Palia.